Okay, so we're just doing this. I'm not sure what we're doing it, but my whole, a lot of what I'm thinking about music is developing, right? You'd think I'm getting old. I should just be set in my ways and talking about Lynyrd Skynyrd, but, well, I do talk about Lynyrd Skynyrd, but I'm getting into these other sounds, and so I installed this from yesterday's video, the TV Jones pickups, the classics, and the new Bigsby, and I love it. I feel like I could play. I play this guitar all the time anyway. Now I really just want to play it. So this is just going straight into my Matchless Channel 2. That's just killer. Here's with the Sir Woodshed. Oh man. EP Booster. I would probably do a little less of the cut on the channel. Maybe a little bit too much. Let me try that. Let me try boosting a little highs on the Boss EQ. So always go over the top to make sure it's working. That's with a little. Oh, this is nice. That's all three. That's Woodshed with EP Booster and the EQ boosting a little top. Following me? Are you digging this? Come on! Let me shut all that off. Now we're straight just back into channel 2 of the Marshall. I mean of the Matchless. We're gonna try something here. We're gonna call this Gretsch Open Back. So we are now. I want to hear. Oh, the other thing I did was, look, I don't know if you guys follow me, but I've got the 57 and the 102 on the H30 on the Matchless cab, but I added the 57 on the greenback. I mean, why not, right? 57 greenback. Yeah, that's it. This is so easy. So now I've got. So here's just the 57 on the greenback. Here's that thing, and then here's the 57 on the H30. More like open, more bright. 57 on the greenback. Yeah, there you go. And here's the 102 on the H30. Nice, and all of them. Could drop maybe a hair of that TLM 102, kind of like that, maybe. Let's just do that. Okay, so now we come here and we go like this. right, so that is the open back cab. Now we shut this off, we shut this off, we shut this off. Now we put the Mesa cab into the match list, but we got to come back here and do the thing with the thing. Who knows what the thing with the thing is? Because the matchless cab, dun, 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 for whatever reason, I don't know what matchless has got with this whole 4-ohm thing. They must, I mean, they obviously know what they're doing. Their amps must just sound better at 4 ohms. I don't know. Having a 4-ohm cab in the studio is a little bit of a drag because many amps, like all Fenders in general, don't have like impedance switches or ohmage changers or whatever, and they're all preset to 8 ohms. So now we're going into the closed back Mesa cab with vintage. It's a vintage 30 greenback X pattern. So these two, it's a very similar configuration. The 57 and the 160 are on the vintage 30, and then I've got a 57 on the greenback. And we'll kind of do a similar thing here. We'll just tuck these in a little bit like that. Kind of let's see what happens. Let's see. Right? So now, same settings, same sound. 8 ohms. This is a different Gurk. It's nice though. All right, so here we go. Closed back. Well, it says open here, but it's open and closed. And closed. It's actually closed and open if you think of it. Okay, here we go. Enough of me. Close enough for rock and roll. Here we go. Closed back. Same settings. Haven't touched a thing. No, straight in. Bridge pickup. Okay, let's see what's happening here. Felt brighter, which is kind of odd, right? So here is open back at 4 ohms. And then I started rushing, that was weird. And here's closed back. It's got that, like you can hear. Here's just the EQ on it, so you can see it. It's got like that 120-ish area. Weird though. Let me Just this is the 57 on the open back. Put it down here. Here's the T&M 102. And here's the 57. There's a little clashy buildup, so I would say this would be more like this. Yeah, more like that. And then let's bring the green back in. Yeah, that's better. And then you go to the close back. It's weird. It doesn't distort as much. It's more speakers, higher wattage speakers. Maybe also it's 8 ohms. Maybe those guys do know what they're doing. Here's the 57 on a vintage 30. And then bring in that 160. Let me now just listen to the greenback on the 57. Or the 57 on the greenback. Just mud. Why is that so muddy? Why does that feel so muddy? Let me see if I can do something with that. So this is what this video is. This is what this video is. So that's the... Let me shut the light off. Let me see, I just pushed it, it was still kind of on the dust cap. I don't know why that seemed so woofy or so boofy or so boofy. Does everybody know what that is? So it's a ticking point, and then I can look and kind of line up, make sure that the peak transients, also make sure not one's going up and one's going down. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, close enough for rock and roll. It literally says spam risk now on phones. I don't know if anybody else knows this. Okay, let's try this. So this is now... That seems to already sound better. Not sure, but... Let's see. So here's the original with the 57 on the greenback, kind of where it was. And now. Yeah, I don't know if anybody else can hear this less. Ooh, it lost some of the Yeah, that's nice. That's better. And here is open back. Little ooh in there too. So really what you would just do is, it could be a little buildup in the room, it could be a little this, that, the other thing. Let's take... Right, and then we come to open back. So more of that, right? I play them at the same time and they'll be out of time and I'll pan them. Who thinks I'm crazy? My kids know I'm crazy. Here it is. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdness. They sound cool together though. You can hear they're different and that's nice, right? How's everybody feeling now? Hey, how we doing? Hey, you know what? This is a cool YouTube channel and it's different, so you know. Anyway, there it is. So and obviously you don't need to use all three mics. It just happens to be three phased on each cab. And yeah, I mean, I think so this is really, let me kill that. This is the matchless open back. It's boxy, right? It's got that to it, right? Kind of voxy. Hey, isn't that from Chicken Little? Roxy Boxy, I don't know. And now here's close back. It's like the close back is like more inviting. It's like, hey, like we can be friends. You know, it's like, hey, everything's cool, man. This is like, yeah, you better stay your distance. I don't know if anybody ever heard the individual tracks of some of the Queen songs. Oh, like, I think I heard, it wasn't Death on Two Legs. I think it was Killer Queen. Man, the guitars are so weird, man. They're so weird. They're so noisy and like so much like hand noise and like everything's there, right? You know, there's no gates, no Pro Tools choppity chop. It's all in there. And the parts are so weirdly arranged. Like, it's like when you listen to them, you know, one at a time, you're like, man. And then you listen to the whole thing, you're like, oh, good Lord. Like, that guy's like a genius. Like, how did he come to a conclusion that was all going to work? But it did. And I mean, obviously, he's a brilliant musician. But anyway, but that's what this is like. Some of the sound that they remind me of, except I think some of them are even brighter. Yeah, more snotty like that. Definitely more snotty like that. Well, anyway, so now I've got three mics on each cabinet, and it's just I got to run songs today, and I got to write some tunes. This girl, she's in London. She's into Adele, so got to get my piano broken-hearted vibe going. Wish me luck. Okay, so I just finished editing this video, and there's a couple things. I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys. It really occurred to me making this video, like, I work 99% of the time alone. I make all the decisions. A lot of my clients are kids. You know, I work with a lot of the acting agencies and Disney and all that. 99% of the time, they're just like, it sounds great. You know, like they're just kids. They don't really know. So doing this with you guys helps me because it gives me a chance to, you know, get some other people's inputs and get it out there. And I just want to say I appreciate that. Also, these videos take a while to make because I don't wear headphones. So if you guys understand, you have to cut out I have to cut out the Blue Yeti, which picks up my voice every time I play or I'm playing back, because it's in the room, because it's loud. But I just couldn't imagine like making tonal decisions or forming an opinion based with headphones, even though I've got the audio techniques and biodynamics. It's not for me. So we just keep doing it OG gangsta style.